What happens when you let AI run your project? Can it think like a real team member, analyzing tasks and making decisions, structuring ideas? Today we're giving a real responsibility to our AI dev team, but will it actually work? Managing projects isn't just about assigning tasks, it's about turning vague ideas into clear, actionable steps. But what if an AI could do that automatically? That's exactly what I'm testing now. I'm using data we've already pulled from Trello, that's our tool for managing tasks, also known as the backlog, to inform the questions we'll send to our AI brain, so it can generate a response that makes sense and breaks the task down into structured steps. In the last episode, I taught my app how to talk to Trello and summarize tasks and priorities. It could read through the task list and give me a quick overview of what needed to be done. Now we're taking things further by seeing if the AI can not just summarize the tasks, but actually analyze them and turn them into structured user stories. Task blueprints that describe what needs to be done from the user's perspective. I'm calling it the project manager agent, but that's just a shorthand. Under the hood, it's more like a collection of specialized agents, each one responsible for different tasks. For now, I'm treating it as a single agent while I refine the system. The next step is critical, breaking tasks down into detailed user stories. User stories describe features or tasks from the end user's perspective. They usually follow a pattern like, as a user, I want to do something so that I can achieve a goal. They're a great way to test whether the AI can generate structured, predictable responses. And that's an essential step before moving to more complex interactions. To make this happen, I built a new component for interacting with OpenAI. That's the platform behind models like ChatGPT. It's flexible, secure, and controlled by environment variables. Those are small configuration files that store important settings like API keys without hard coding them. This makes it easy to swap models or to tweak settings without touching the code. With the Trello connection in place, it's time to see if the AI can generate structured, usable stories. Right now, I've kept the Trello interaction intentionally simple, just grabbing the top task from the doing column. Imagine checking a to-do list and pulling the next task. We're starting small so that I can test the system without introducing too much complexity too soon. I crafted a clear, structured prompt telling OpenAI to turn the tasks into user stories. A prompt is just a detailed instruction that tells the AI exactly what to do. Everything was set. I hit run. At first, it looked perfect, structured, clean, and ready to use. But then I looked closer, and everything fell apart. OpenAI responded, but it did not give me JSON. JSON, JavaScript, object notation, it's a lightweight format that stores and organizes data in a way that's easy for computers to read. Imagine a digital shopping list, where each item has a name, a description, and a quantity. So instead of JSON, I got markdown. That's more like a nicely formatted document that looks great to humans, but it's useless for my system. Here's the thing, AI is great at being creative and flexible, but software development, it can be the opposite. It's predictable and structured. When AI generates responses, they're often fuzzy. They can vary depending on the prompt, the context, or even randomness built into the model. But when you're feeding that data into software, you need consistency and structure. We can imagine it like running a bakery. If you ask a chef to bake a cake, sometimes they'll follow the recipe perfectly, but other times they might throw in extra ingredients or change the order, being creative because that's what AI does best. But if you're running a bakery where you need the same cake every time, you need a precise recipe that's followed exactly. In a way, JSON is that recipe. It ensures that the AI follows a consistent structure, leaving no room for unexpected surprises. By forcing OpenAI to output JSON, I'm marrying the best of both worlds. The creativity of AI with the predictability of software. So I went straight to OpenAI's documentation and found the solution. It's a simple parameter called response format JSON object. It's like flipping a switch that tells the AI stick to the format, no surprises. Suddenly I went from unpredictable responses to perfectly structured outputs. With reliable data now in hand, I tackled my increasingly messy codebase. I built a foundational agent class. Think of it as a blueprint for all future agents. Instead of reinventing the wheel every time I add a new agent, this class defines how agents communicate and handle tasks. The project manager agent became the first specialized member of this new structure, clearly defined and ready to deliver consistent results. This setup makes adding future agents incredibly exciting. Imagine the possibilities. QA agents to test the code automatically, Git specialists to manage version control, each with distinct, well-defined roles, contributing uniquely to the experiment. And just like the project manager, those future agents will also be multi-agent systems, with each responsibility handled by specialized agents. Refactoring broke my tests initially. Refactoring is the process of improving the structure of your code without changing its behavior. It's like cleaning up a cluttered workspace. Everything works the same, but it's now more organized and efficient. Fixing the tests was a challenging puzzle, but deeply satisfying. Untangling the chaos, mocking dependencies properly, and getting everything back to green felt genuinely rewarding. And honestly, this is where tests really shine. They're not just about avoiding bugs. They're essential when you're building a system where AI agents act independently and collaborate. So, what do I have now? A functioning app that pulls tasks from Trello, interacts with OpenAI, and outputs structured user stories. It might not look flashy yet, but it's stable, functional, and a huge step forward for this experiment. If you're building your own AI team, which role would you add next? A QA agent? A Git commit bot? Drop your ideas in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And looking ahead, these agents might soon automate tasks independently, running smoothly and passing data clearly among themselves. Maybe the next agent tackles testing, automates Git commits, or even manages deployments. The thrill comes from not knowing exactly what's next and discovering it together. I'm building this experiment step by step, and I'd love for you to join me. All the code is available in a companion Git repository. You're welcome to use it however you like. Drop your thoughts below and let's explore together. If you've watched this far, thank you. Remember, this isn't a tutorial. It's an exciting shared experiment. Subscribe and join me because this journey is just getting started.